Hello, this is Dan. This is DNA-CHAP channel where I talk about running every day on a carnivore diet and very low to zero carbs. And it's Wednesday evening and all is well. Bit of a contrast today. I have DOMs in my legs, which I realised after Monday's run where my legs felt great. One of the reasons particularly may have been that I did an afternoon legs workout, so they would have been pumped from that, and rather than being tired I felt super strong. And today my DOMs is from that workout too. They still feel strong, but it's got some pretty sore muscles in different places, but tender, but it's all good. Don't think I've really gone into why I'm doing carnivore, but I am finding that I repeat myself quite a bit on some of these videos, but I'm pretty sure I haven't really gone into depth on the carnivore, why I'm doing carnivore. Well, the simple answer is, having looked into it, I feel like it's the best, most natural diet for a human being. Wild animals eat, and even domestic animals, unless we feed them otherwise, have a specific diet that they eat. They don't mix loads of different foods. They eat, carnivores eat meat. Herbivores eat plants, usually a specific type of plant as well. Not lots of different types. They eat what is naturally best for them to eat. And I know obviously we can eat all sorts of different things, and we can survive and even thrive on fruits and vegetables. But I think we adapted to eat fruit and vegetables and forage when it wasn't possible to eat meat. And it makes sense to me that meat was, if it was there, the number one choice of food to eat. I've got to stop because I'm not quite sure which direction to go from here. There's no obvious pathway. I'll just come through the gate. So, see you in a minute. Okay, we're back. Took a slight wrong turning. Didn't go very far. Kind of quite used to recognizing when something's gone slightly wrong on my routes, even when I haven't been on that route before. I've done low carb, high fat before, whilst I was running and training not too many years ago. That was really good. I lost weight. I've often had bloated stomach and wind, and actually on the low carb, high fat diet, that was the best I ever felt as far as flat stomach wise. And I'm not quite sure where I stopped, so just maybe became lazy. You know, you go on holiday and you have a few treats and then you kind of don't come back. But that was the best I felt actually, I think, before. And I did low heart rate training then also. I kind of took a wrong turning here. I've got to climb over a fence. That's the right path, just the other side of the fence. Yeah, and I don't remember until recently having seen anything about Carnivore, or maybe I did and I just didn't pay attention. Maybe I thought that sounds a bit too crazy. But this time just kind of caught my attention. And when I looked into it and realizing it is similar to the low carb, high fat, seemed like that makes sense. And one of the things I remember struggling on the low carb, high fat was trying to get my carbs down low enough, because I was still in the kind of mind frame that I needed to eat. I should be eating vegetables and maybe not fruit. I didn't eat fruit because that was an obvious, like, too much sugar, or sugar. But I was still eating vegetables and nuts and seeds and other things like that. Maybe eat quite a lot of dairy as well, and I think I was still eating hummus and stuff like that, which would have been way high in carbs by comparison to Carnivore. And although I did feel better, I still had some, didn't have a completely flat stomach, and as in I had like a slightly distended belly, not like fat, but just a bit of a pot belly, and I'd still have wind, although improved, just didn't disappear. And basically all of that's sorted now, or so that's just completely gone. Belly's flat, don't get wind, lost weight, super lean. You can see my abs, which I've forgotten I had. And yeah, I feel great. Feel great now. I wonder if I can maneuver over this fence whilst holding the gimbal. This would be interesting. A bit dodgy because it's a barbed wire fence. I don't really want to injure myself. Hey! Survived. That would have been stupid, wouldn't it? Injured myself and couldn't run. Just to show off. Yeah, so for me now, I'm super happy with Carnivore. I feel great. I love the food I'm eating. It all makes sense. The more fat I eat, the better I feel. I almost feel like I could just eat fat. But obviously need protein as well. But it just, I don't know, it just seems obvious to me now. This is the natural, it's a natural diet. The amazing thing is actually how well our body can cope with all this crap that we chuck in years after year after year. For most of us anyway, we're able to tolerate it for quite a long time, seemingly thinking that everything's all right. And there's some poor other people who struggle and have allergies and illnesses, that come on early because they're less able to tolerate the rubbish. And I think for the majority of people, they move to a more meat-based diet. Took out the sugars, the processed foods, the high carb foods. They'd see huge benefits health-wise. Hey, thanks for watching, thanks for following me on my journey. Hope you enjoyed it. Like it, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.